FEMA boss Brock Long rang the final call for Floridians on Hurricane Michael's path to find refuge before the Category 4 storm makes landfall on Wednesday. Michael is threatening to make landfall, packing winds of up to 140 miles per hour, with Governor Rick Scott warning residents, "We can rebuild your house, but we cannot rebuild your life." Addressing the public, Mr. Long said, "This is the final call for anybody that needs to get out. Try to do so. Those who stick around to experience storm surge don't typically live to tell about it." Unfortunately, the National Hurricane Center, NHC, has predicted storm surges will be between 9 to 13 feet, with the hurricane bringing large quantities of water inland. Mr. Long also said FEMA had deployed nearly 300,000 officers on the file to help with search and rescue operations after Hurricane Michael hit on Wednesday. He insisted Floridians come together to support each other in preparation for the hurricane and in its aftermath. He continued, "I want to reiterate it's a whole community effort, not only the response part but the recovery. It's going to take neighbor helping neighbor, citizens getting involved that haven't been impacted with their time and their money." Hurricane Michael. FEMA urges residents to evacuate. Image, Sky News. This is the final call for anybody that needs to get out. Brock Long. Governor Scott has warned residents evacuation time has come and gone, and they should hunker down to prepare for the impact of the hurricane. He said, "You've got to hunker down, you've got to do everything you can and don't go out in the middle of this thing. It's dangerous out there, and so I've called 3,500 members of the National Guard. I have 1,000 people ready to do search and rescue. I have 19,000 people ready to work to get the power back on, but we are right in the middle of this thing. You've got to do everything you can now to be safe. It's too late to get on the road." Writing on Twitter, Mr. Scott urged Floridians who remained in the evacuation one to seek refuge immediately. The time for evacuation along the coast has come and gone. First responders will not be able to come out in the middle of the storm. If you chose to stay in the evacuation zone, you must seek refuge immediately. The Florida governor warned on Monday Hurricane Michael would develop into a monster storm which could have potentially catastrophic effects on the U.S. state. About 3.7 million people are under hurricane warnings in parts of Florida, southeastern Alabama and southern Georgia. President Donald Trump tweeted, "Florida, it is imperative that you heed the directions of your state and local officials. Please be prepared, be careful and be safe." Only 3 major hurricanes Category 3 have struck the Panhandle since 1950, Eloise in 1975, Opal in 1995 and Dennis in 2005. The Florida Panhandle is an informal term for the northwestern part of the U.S. state of Florida.